Alright, so we're finally back home and time to go through everything that I got from the stores. It's nighttime, so it's like the only quiet time I can get to do this. So we're gonna do it now. So, and if it's really zoomed in, again, that's just the camera. I think it's just the lens. I don't know. I'm getting used to it. I'm learning the new camera, so maybe it'll be a lot better in the future. But right now it's really zoomed in. So starting off, we have the McQueen that I think I got at the Toys R Us. But starting off, we have the McQueen. Now we have the Lamborghini Urus Performante, the Ford GT Mark II or GT40 Mark II, and the Volkswagen Beetle. There was a in the video, I think you could see some of the flowered ones, which I really wanted to get, but I was limited on money. I didn't want to spend too much, especially since I had other stores to go to. So instead, we just went with the regular one. Pretty cool though. Excellent looking cars. So you know the prices on them. So again, we'll be adding all that together, see how much was spent total. But again, these ones were from Toys R Us, so that is nice. I got this one. I'd never seen this before. I've seen the car, and I think I have the car somewhere, but I've never seen the Supra in the silver finish, like it says on the top. So I had to get one because I think on eBay they're going for like 30, 40. And I've never seen this anywhere else, like in any of the stores I go to. So it was just an opportunity. Had to get it because I'm just not sure if I'll ever see it in my area. So that's nice. A good looking car. Ooh. Oh yeah, I'm not sure if you saw it on the box, but it said I got it from Toys R Us. Again, all these are from Toys R Us. After a while, I kind of forgot where I got what from. So you know, this one is again on Toys R Us. So that's helpful. But some of these I might not remember, but hopefully on the screen somewhere it says where I got it. You know, if you're taking a trip over there and you're just curious on the stores, at least you have an idea of what they might have. Again, it'll be different, especially as time goes on, but just an idea. If they're still around, hopefully. Which I hope so, dude. Some of those stores were amazing. You have Optimus Prime. Haven't seen this one in like a Target or a Walmart, so I just like had to get it, especially since it's a Toys R Us. We don't have any here in the States anymore. At least I don't think. This one. Okay, so we went to two islands. We went to Manila at first, and then like a day or two after we got there, we went to a place called Cebu. It was pretty nice, and we did hit up a store because we had to wait for our room because we were cleaning up when we got there. So we went to a SM Mall, and I think this is the Toy Kingdom. I think so. I can't really read that. The words are too huge, but I'm pretty sure this is from a Toy Kingdom. So the box is damaged, sadly, which means I have to like take them out and display them somewhere, which is fine, but just a little inconvenience because I'd rather it be in the box. But oh well. Anyway, the reason why it kind of got damaged was because from going from the island back to Manila, because we were only there for a couple of days, I guess one of my either clothing or towel was still somewhat damp. So when the box got a little damp, it made it easy for it to crumble, especially since the box I had it in, I didn't bring that big of a suitcase for the trip to Cebu because again, it was only going to be a couple of days. I didn't really think I was going to get too much there. When I got something else that took up a lot of the space, I had to shove this somewhere, which I did make room for it, and there was room for it to sit perfectly, but it was just the damp clothes and towel. It made it where the box just couldn't support itself anymore, and it crumbled. So just reason why it's all damaged. Not from the store, I didn't get it like that, it was just from the travel. So that sucks, but it is what it is. So the thing that made it where I couldn't really fit the box perfectly was this. So let's just cut to me opening the box for this one. I have to record this while I'm on vacation still, and that's because how big this thing is. It is incredibly big. Just for comparison, the closest thing I got is a deodorant. Yeah, it's pretty big. So I have to open it now because it can't fit in my suitcase. So let's just open those now. Opening it out of the box, that first shot looks really nice, not gonna lie. I need to get me one of these cameras. Because the GoPro's nice and all, but man, this looks good on camera. Okay. Okay, so I know usually the RCs are made out of hard plastic, but with the hole in the back right there, when I was looking at it, I thought it was made out of metal. That's because just at how hard it was to like feel it and touch it and tap it. It made me think it was metal, which I know it's not. Since the texture and feel and all that, it made me think it was metal, but it's not, which is still fine. Alright, so ignoring the controller because I have to get a screwdriver to take that out. This is the car so far, and on camera it looks incredible. It actually looks a lot better than it does in person. And plastic doors, open and close. No window on it, fine. Just clicks into place there. And same thing on this other side, which looks like there's a zip tie on it, so I have to cut that out later because I don't have anything to cut it right now. But I just wanted to take the car out because I need to pack it, and the box is huge and takes up most of the space. So that's it for the SC. Now for the STO. So sticking with the theme of the bubble wrap, we have this car. So now let's open up the Huracan STO. Okay, so that is the Huracan STO out of the box. Again, I have to open it here because I have no space in my suitcase for them because the box takes up a lot of space for it. So I have to open it here. So honestly, for an RC car, it's not too bad at all. And especially on the camera, it makes it look a lot better than it does on in person. And again, this clip might be a lot better in quality because since I'm not at home, I have to borrow my dad's camera, and this is just how it looks. It's just a lot better. But now let's just go to the other cars. So this is how the box is supposed to look like, you know, when it's not destroyed. A pretty simple one. I'd rather have it just sitting like this because I think the cars in the box look a lot better than they do on the outside. There's this one, Majorette. I think this one was from the Toy Kingdom, but on Manila. Yeah, Toy Kingdom. So this set I got later compared to the other one. So I was able to put this one away nicely without any damp clothes / towel nearby. So that is nice. So I saw this as well, the Porsche Dakar. So this one is from Toys R Us, right? Yeah, Toys R Us. So I saw this and immediately had to get it because I've never seen this in these stores nearby. Because usually Walmart, but mostly Target has stuff like this. Not a whole lot of them, but some of them. And I didn't want to really buy one online because sometimes they're a lot of money. But I saw this in the store and kind of had to get it immediately because I've never seen one in the store or any store other than online. So going smaller, I got a John Wick 2 Chevelle, a John Wick Plymouth Cuda, NSX GT. Pretty nice cars. Although personally I don't like how they're packaged because of just like that. Like with these, at least I can like set them down easier and like stack them easier, but you know, with this it's just kind of different the way you have to do it. But Porsche 930 turbo. One thing I will say about their customer service in the store is a lot better than the States, because I don't know if it was just me or what, like they knew I wasn't a local, so they wanted to help me out a bit more. But when I was looking through the cars, they had a person like kind of, I'd say, behind me the entire time. Like if that happened in the States, they'd probably think you're gonna steal. But for them, it was just to see if you needed any help. So they were following me around with the basket, and when I was looking for the Porsche and the NSX, the employee was like, because me and my dad were talking about like some of the other stuff that were around. So then he started pulling out stuff that I think he thought I would like, you know, since I think it was kind of obvious that we were Americans. So he pulled out the John Wick car and the other John Wick car, and I was like, just get him, why not? And it was just some like hospitality that I'm just not used to, like at all, because usually, you know, the most we get here is like, oh, it's an aisle, whatever, and if they do, it's like, okay, it's right there, and then they walk away, like. But over there, it's like they actually do help you, and he followed me around with the shopping cart as well. Like I didn't have to push it or anything. He followed me around till we got to the register, and even when I was getting, I think the STO is what I got first. When I got the STO, he told me that I needed batteries, like obviously, and then when we got to the counter, they told him like, the employee told the cashier to like get batteries for me, but since I can't take that on the plane, I was like, just no batteries. I don't want any batteries. I'll just get some at home, and yeah, just some like hospitality that, you know, just not used to, and it was at both of the Toy Kingdoms, and yeah, just pretty good, pretty great. Would recommend to friends and family. These are the cars that I got from it. So I got two of these buzzes, because focuses. I got two of these buzzes, one to open, maybe, and one to keep just in the thing. And I got that because I know I have one in pink, a pinkish purple. It's supposed to look like the Beach Bomb, the expensive one. And which is why I was like, why is it in blue? So it just has like a thing. I'm not sure if it's just the area it comes in or what, but I don't know. I just saw it and thought it was cool since it was different. From what I did get, the pink Beach Bomb that I had, I think my dad got it for me on eBay, and that was like $15. So with these being 129 pesos, so like $2-3, it'll say somewhere on the screen. Obviously I had to get them. And then one of these, thought this was pretty cool, and one of these, again, just something different, something that I don't usually see. So these were pretty sweet find. Sticking with the tiny cars, I got a Cadillac V-Series, a Huracan Storado, the EB110, a Pop Race Aston Martin DBX, another Pop Race, this one is the GR86, the Countach, a Pop Race Countach, I think, yeah, Pop Race Countach, in the Viola Pacife, I think is what this one is in, yeah, Viola Pacife. And this one I bought. But I got it for my friend. This one is a GTR. I kind of forgot which one. Not gonna lie, I kind of forgot which GTR exactly. Maybe it'll say on the bottom. R35. Okay. So I'll put a picture of it on the screen because I wanted my friend to open that. So there's that one. This I got from Toy Kingdom. I think this one I got for Shop for Fun. This one I think I got from Shop for Fun. Let's see, it says that. No, okay. So this one I got from Toy Kingdom. This one is also from Toy Kingdom. This one as well. But this one, and this one, and this one. All of these I got from the Shop for Fun. Again, that's a really good store that I would recommend to everybody if you're interested in stuff like this. They had some pretty cool cars, and I'd say for a pretty fair price. I would say theirs is their prices were a lot cheaper than some other areas that I went to. One car that I'll be showing in a bit, they were selling it for $6,400, and when we went to a different place that is being shown on the screen, it was the same exact car but for $10,000. So you know, that's just a huge dollar difference. So all of those were from Shop for Fun. So I got this because, you know, you see them everywhere. I kind of wanted to ride one, but we didn't have time for it, especially since all the stuff we were doing, which was mainly stores. We didn't really get the opportunity to ride one, but maybe next time. Speaking of the Shop for Fun, some other stuff they got me for free, since I'm assuming because they're brand new and just opened, they were giving away some stuff, and I got these. I got a notebook, some writing on it, pretty cool, and so another thing that they gave for free was these backpacks. I ended up getting three of them because with the amount that I spent and like doing different transactions, I think I bought a car one day, and then the second to last day we were there, I bought another thing, and then after that, within like an hour, I came back with more money and bought something else, which why I got three. I wish I got another notebook though. This is pretty cool. And with these, I'm just going to keep one and give the other one to my friend, and some stickers. This was from Toy Kingdom. A little gas station for a couple bucks. Pretty cool. I don't think it lights up though. I don't think this one lights up, considering you know how cheap it is. I thought it was cool, something like a little diorama to get, especially since how cheap it is. I was just say like, why not? And speaking of dioramas, now that we're on the topic of it, this is another thing that I got. This one I got from a little store in a shopping center, and this one is the Lamborghini dealer. So that is pretty sweet. I did see this in Toys R Us though, like the exact same dealership and everything for $3,000. Where I got this one from, the name will be somewhere on the screen. I got this one for $1,600 less, so the price on it is $1,400 somewhere. Another diorama that I got was the McDonald's parking lot. So one unfortunate thing with this one is that it's kind of already opened. So the place that I bought it from, in the video of me going through their shop, you could see the diorama displayed out with two cars on it, which were these. Now these came free with the model, or I mean with the diorama. I think it was just because they were loose, but either way, it's still nice getting some free stuff. I got the Back to the Future car, and again, just pretty nice and everything. And one thing I will say that made me wish we had one here is that when I went to go buy these, when I was at the cash register buying them, they let me double check them. Like, they let me open the box with an employee there, obviously, and they were helping me look through, which they went through this one. I went through the other one, which I will show in a second. But they, right before we bought them, we opened the box. They let us look through it, make sure it had everything, and he checked his off. So on the like page of stuff that the box has, I'm pretty sure he checked them off. So that's just, again, something that I've never seen done here before, at least in my area. So that was just something really exciting to see. So the other car that I got, the Lamborghini in Liberty Walk. So this one, again, I got from Brickyard, and this one I went through. I didn't do it as thorough as he did, but it didn't look like it was missing anything anyway. The box did suffer some damage through travel, but it looks like it's just all box cosmetic damage, so nothing inside really too bad, hopefully. Cars, again, this one was from Hobby Stock as well. I mean, not Hobby Stock, Brickyard. This one my dad got from me. Pretty cool. I have no idea how I'm gonna make it yet, but I'm probably gonna wait on it since how much I spent on this trip. I have no money for paint or anything, so it's gonna be a little while before I can make another kit building video, which kind of sucks, but it's fine. I'm just gonna do some other things for a bit as well. And this one I saw, but I did see some kits on the side, and saw this one along with some other ones that I was interested in, but again, we're running low on money. At least I was, and we couldn't really find an ATM, so we only had what we had on us at the time. And I got this car. Again, they let us check it, and hope I can make this good. One thing I will say though, there are some kits that I do have that I'm sitting on and waiting till I get a lot better at these, so I can make it look as good as possible. So one of them is a McLaren Senna. I've had that one for almost 2 years now, I think. The DeLorean, the Liberty Walk Lambo, and this Lambo, I might have to save for a while, so when I do it, they don't look poor. Mainly because I don't know when I'm gonna get another one like this. Like, I've never seen a kit like this before. So again, these might be some that I have to sit on and wait till I get a lot better to do, so they look more like the picture and not just a mess. So there's that. Quick thing about the dioramas, I did get this at Shop for Fun. Just some little extra money we had to get rid of. So I'm not exactly sure what it is. I know it's a garage, but I'm not exactly sure on what it looks like completed. I asked the employees to see if they knew, and they didn't, so I hope it looks good when it's done. If not, oh well. The planes. So this one is the Eva Air. Now, would I say it's the exact one we were on? Probably not. I'm not too knowledgeable when it comes to the plane and plane models, and the Cebu plane. These are from the Taiwan airport. These are the cars that I got from the Taiwan airport, and I mainly got cars like these for the dioramas so they look a little more realistic. So saving the best for last, we have the 118s that I got. So that is the car out of the box, and it seems to me it has survived the trip with no damage. One thing I was worried about was the box getting damaged, because I kind of wanted to keep it, because I don't really want these cars to be sitting out like my other ones, but it does seem to have survived, so I am very happy about that. I will open these on a separate video. And this one was the car that I got for $6,400 in the shop for fun, compared to a different store in a different place selling it for $10,000. So definitely saved some money on this one. So now we have another GT Spirit. Let's open this one. So this one is the 765 LT Spider. Again, this one seems like it has survived the trip with no damage. Again, these are just good looking cars. This car. So now we have this. So let's just open it already. So this is the Koenigsegg Regera. I'd say in a similar looking color to the Agera, but the Agera is a little more green than this one. There is the Regera. So this is the Ford GT right there. Now I'm not exactly sure how this car box functions, since I usually don't ever buy GT Spirits. I don't think there's any see-through bits like how the other Koenigsegg cars have, but again, all these cars will have their own unboxing, so we'll find out there. So this one is the Porsche Taycan. So this is the Porsche Taycan Turbo Cross Turismo, all the fancy names it has. Got this one because I've kind of always wanted a Taycan display car since the Taycan came out, and I've never got around to it, mainly because just how expensive everything is. Again, all these will have their own unboxing, so we'll take a deeper look there. So when I got the McDonald's car a couple stores down, when I got the McDonald's display a couple stores down, there was a hobby stock, and the hobby stock had a bunch of auto arts and all that, like I've already said. And originally I was only there for this car because the store with the McDonald's diorama had one, but they couldn't get to it and didn't want to open it because the glass was shattered and they taped it up, and I think they didn't want to have to cut it and then tape it up again. So I ended up going to hobby stock for the buzzes and ended up leaving with a Huracan Storado from Top Speed. I'm surprised. And again, this one my dad gave me the money for. I was surprised because if I hit the hobby stock at first, I definitely would have gotten this car. And I would have gotten it different color, but they didn't have anything else. It was just the white, so a little sad about that. But the amount of detail this Storado has, I really like getting Lamborghini models because Lamborghini is like my favorite supercar company. I think all their cars look good. Maybe not the Temeraria as much, but every other car looks beautiful. And again, I was just surprised I got this one. So that is all the cars that I got from this trip. I am incredibly happy that I'm fortunate enough to get as many things as I did, and I really hope to uh, one day go back again with more money and an emptier suitcase, so I have more stuff to shove in my backpack and suitcases and all that. But this is how much I spent total. It'll be on the screen, and again, this is just to have an idea of like what to bring if you either want 118s in resin or model kits or mini GTs or even these majorettes right here. Like all this is just to have an idea of how much to bring with you if you're going to the Philippines to look for cars. So, and if you watch till the end, thank you so much. Please subscribe and like so I'm able to do more of these in the future. In the near future, it doesn't seem like it, but maybe things will change. It will change and maybe come a lot faster if you did hit like and subscribe. So thanks for watching. There will be unboxings for each of these cars, each of these 118s by themselves, so, and the dioramas as well. But again, thank you for watching, and that's about it. One more thing I forgot to mention was that there were other places we were going to go visit as well. I had written down a total of 8 places, but we only visited 2. And the reason why was because traffic was the main issue. Even with the car, we just couldn't make it because from place to place, it felt more like 20 minutes, but with the amount of time we were wandering around inside the store, it would have taken like at least a couple of days of non-stop model car hunting. But either way, thanks for watching, and again, I'm still so like this is me after putting the total together, almost $1,600 in cars. Oh my god, I was not expecting that total. I was expecting like maybe around 1,000. I didn't expect that high of a number. So please like and subscribe, because I'm going broke over here. But anyways, thanks for watching.